There was no Mardi Gras in Galveston for like 40 years, stopped in the 40s, and what was the deal with bringing Mardi Gras back?
Well, it was a really big deal to bring it back. I want to certainly give credit to individuals who were having smaller parties of their own. Old clubs like the Artillery Club consistently had Mardi Gras celebrations for their members. Groups of Galvestonians who were interested, small groups who were having neighborhood parties, neighborhood parades. The momentum was starting to build. We need to bring back Mardi Gras. And of course it took the heft, really, of the support of Cynthia and George Mitchell, who said, we need to bring it back now.
Today, Galveston hosts the third largest Mardi Gras celebration in the United States, drawing in over 350,000 visitors to the island every year. Mardi Gras celebrations in Galveston go back to the 1850s, with small private celebrations and masquerades. But those indulgent celebrations started happening in the streets of Galveston in 1871, with citywide Mardi Gras parades and festivals. Much like New Orleans, Galveston's Mardi Gras was a huge draw for tourists, and the celebrations were so big and expensive, by the 1880s, Mardi Gras crews began to cut back on the extravagance. These celebrations continued until World War II. The war effort led to resource shortages, and large public celebrations were scaled back or canceled nationwide. So you may not know that these massive citywide celebrations we have today had to be resuscitated from dormancy.
A number of years prior to 1985, there had been, I'd say, some local news percolating around the island that why can't we bring back Mardi Gras? There were a number of individuals who had private parties and private dances and even a street dance in the efforts of trying to rekindle some interest. But it was with the impetus and the generosity of Cynthia and George Mitchell that it got off in a big way. And I had been working so closely with them on all of their historic restoration projects that they didn't want to just have a parade. They didn't want to just have a ball. They wanted to be all-encompassing because the real goal was actually an economic one. Mm-hmm. And the goal was to bring back a midwinter celebration that would attract tourists, fill the hotels, also get people interested in the historic Galveston. That really played the backdrop quite well to how to bring back Mardi Gras in a grand fashion. George Mitchell often said, and I have a quote from him, saying, we don't want to just do Mardi Gras, we want to create the golden age of Mardi Gras. And I certainly believe that was accomplished.